Hi, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Steven.
And this is Waiting Tables Podcast.
Pick up a tray and bust your table.
Who the f*** brewed tea?
Why the hell am I double sat?
Huge news. Everybody, we are officially a full video podcast.
Wow.
How about that?
Look at us.
Long time in the making.
I still feel like a news anchor.
Breaking news.
I want like my teleprompter to tell me what to say.
Yeah, is that can we get a teleprompter in here next?
You know, I thought about a teleprompter and then I was like, wow, dude, the setup that this would take to get, like, you'd have to bring a script. A well-done
No, I want
script.
you to type the script as we're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes way more work for you to bring a teleprompter.
I was going to say, I want to do less every week.
Yes.
So if you could just tell me what to say eventually.
Yeah.
No, full video on Apple Podcasts as of now. And maybe by the time this comes out, YouTube, we'll see.
YouTube?
Well, so whatever you're doing though right now, pause and go to the YouTube channel and subscribe because it's coming one way or another.
Sure is.
We're not trying to take you away from where you like to listen, but just do us a favor and subscribe. YouTube.
I'm definitely a visual podcast listener watcher.
Yeah, I think if there's, obviously aesthetics to the show, it's more entertaining to watch, and we're doing our best to make that a reality for you. So, check us out. Apple Podcasts, full video, YouTube coming soon. Sub over there, Waiting Tables Pod. Thank you for all your support. It feels good to be full video for you.
Finally.
Yeah. How's your weekend been? How's your week?
Weekend was pretty slow.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything. I worked Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday, it was a very strange shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How so?
We'll get into that.
Okay. You got a little.
Yeah. It's a quite a story.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good to hear. I had an opportunity wasted on Friday. Okay. So I know it's been a minute since I've mentioned anything about the national day of the year, but on Friday this past week, not only was it National Donut Day,
okay,
it was National Flip-Flop Day.
Oh my God.
You could have double whammied it, dude.
And I was a double. I didn't know. If I had known that, I would have taken the whole day off.
Flip-flops all day.
Flip-flops all day, donuts all day. It just would have been magical.
You should have just wore your flip-flops around work.
I should have tried. Can you imagine if I would have just started the shift in flip-flops?
No, that's gross.
Yeah, no, that'd be terrible.
I don't like when people if say they're leaving like a morning shift and they'll change and then they put like sandals on or like flip-flop. I'm like, I don't need to see your toes in the place that we work.
Yeah.
That's a no for me, dog.
I have come in on an off day in flip-flops and it's funny because everybody will make the joke that I don't wear anything other than gym shorts and flip-flops. It's normally true. But I'm not usually somebody who will swap shoes. Like I'll take my uniform off and put my shirt back on, but I'm not swapping and letting the dogs out.
I heard 2 people this week who leave their work shoes in their car. Like as soon as they get out of work, they switch their shoes, leave their work shoes in the car and switch to their like house shoes or whatever.
No.
2 people, I swear.
I bet their car smells like terrible.
Like nasty.
That was the first thing I thought of was they probably just don't notice the smell anymore because they're
stench.
used to it.
Yeah.
There's no chance your shoes smell okay after work.
Absolutely not.
And they just sit in your car and that
I could
becomes
see maybe
your
leaving
car.
them outside of your home.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the car. I was weirded out by that.
Was one of them Steph?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure she does that too.
No, if it is, there was 3 then.
Wow. Now we're really starting to call people out at work.
Yeah. I don't know about
We
that,
go to
guys.
full video now. We call people out.
Yeah. We're just immediately canceled by our friends. No, not a fan of the shoes in the car after a work shift. That's just no. No thanks.
I'll leave my vest in there, but vest is fine.
So, yeah.
It's not on the floor for 8 hours.
Also, vest is a little particular for restaurants in the area.
My cut in the car.
I mean, who are we kidding?
Exactly.
It's not hard to track. But for anonymity's sake, I did want to shout out your chicken parm.
Thank you.
You made us. You came through hard last week.
Okay.
And it was especially nice because I hadn't eaten breakfast last week.
Yeah.
And I got home and housed that
the whole thing.
Entire
Oh my
thing.
God.
The whole thing.
Like 5 pounds of heavy.
Yeah, it was heavy. I ate it in the same day, but I ate it in 2 meals.
Yeah, no, the whole thing.
Gone.
Chicken breast, pasta,
Brooke.
Italian sausage, meatball.
Yep. All of it.
Demolished.
Funny enough, though, speaking of parm, I don't think I've ever brought this up on Patreon or here. When we went out with Alyssa not too long ago, I took food home. I took a chicken parm home from where we were.
Oh yeah, you never mentioned this. I don't think on the show.
And I was so excited to eat it because I typically don't. I'm not one to go out and bring home food. Like I'll just make it.
Yeah.
I get home. I took 2 bites out of this chicken parm and I put the lid back on it and I left it on the counter. I went to go do something that was maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Gone. Benson ate it.
Benson
housed it.
Yam the whole thing.
There was a side salad there. She also ate the salad.
Damn. Insult to injury. Just got it all.
It was empty. The container was just empty. And I was like, I couldn't even be like, you can't get mad because I left it there knowing she jumps on counters. I put the lid back on it. Fuck.
I mean, yeah.
So I was like, damn, glad I went back for that second bite.
Yeah. It's $30 down the drain.
$30 fucking chicken parm.
Goodbye. Did it make her sick at all or no?
No, I was not hoping it was going to, but I was like, you are going to shit your little ass right out. And good for you because that's what you get. And
learn.
She didn't.
Yeah, well,
she didn't.
She just got the best of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, I hate that for you.
It wasn't awesome.
I did laugh when you told me that. It made me laugh. So. Did you hear about this though? This was recently in the news. Outback Steakhouse is getting sued by a woman who slipped on mashed potatoes.
Damn.
And face planted is what.
Whoa.
Apparently this. Go ahead.
Because you would think like you would slip like banana peel slip like whoop, and like fall back.
Fall backwards.
How do you slip and fall forward?
I don't know.
Do we
Apparently,
have the video.
I looked for it and I couldn't.
Fucking hope so.
I don't think the video exists because they're
probably
Outback,
going over it with like lawyers and stuff.
Well, Outback is trying to like refute it too. It said this was in Virginia. Woman filed a lawsuit against Outback Steakhouse stating she had serious injuries after slipping on mashed potatoes. She's suing for $1.5 million.
As she should.
For a face plant.
There was no floor awareness there.
And it said apparently there was no sign or nothing.
What if mashed potatoes crossing? Like what? What kind of sign do you want there to
beware
be?
mashed potatoes.
What kind of sign is there? Yeah, I mean, beware.
What do you do? According to the complaint filed, this took place a couple of years ago, but the lawsuit is just now happening. Yep. She and her family were customers, she said, stood up to go to the restroom from their table. While she was on her way, she, quote unquote, stepped on a slippery foreign substance, which appeared to be mashed potatoes, and fell face forward onto the floor.
I'm not understanding her fall trajectory.
No, I'm not either. The complaint goes on to
state.
Did she
trip over them?
Did she catch her?
Mound of potatoes.
For no reason, there's a huge full order of mashed potatoes just on the floor. She said it created an unreasonably dangerous situation for visitors, and nothing was posted to warn people.
Mashed potatoes crossing is Brooke's best joke I've ever heard.
Mashed potato crossing went hard.
Thank you.
Nice job. She said her injuries were serious and permanent. Gosh, I hope we're sitting here laughing as she's like permanently distorted or something. Sorry. How are you going to slip on
like
mashed potatoes?
She's turning into mashed potatoes.
Mashed potato woman.
she makes the thing and mashed potatoes just drip out.
She's only good for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Her other end is gravy.
Got it. No worries. Oh, that's silly. Yeah, I don't know.
That's so funny. Wow.
You know, I know you're going to say absolutely.
Looking to sue anybody.
You already knew what I was going to say. Would you ever sue if that happened? Of course.
I actually follow, there's this, I just started following him. He's like in New York and he just goes around and he's like, yep, you could sue on that. And there was like a big like piece of rebar sticking out of like, it was like a sign that was like broken and it was just the metal. And he's like, this looks pretty good, but you're probably going to have to get really hurt to get paid.
All right.
He's like, you got to like put yourself on that.
Dude. I mean, I would have to think of how many, if I were going to ruin someone's like career or life, I'd have to think about it. But if it was like some mega corporation.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was legitimate.
They got money for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Give me $1 million.
Yeah. That even driving, I'm like, please.
Please
you
hit
drive
me.
reckless, please hit me.
The problem though, and not to get into too much, detail, but like the problem is like you have to wonder if the person you're going to sue in an accident is going to be good for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because they could not have anything.
Nothing.
Like literally.
And just leave.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah. Well, I have a couple small weekend notes. I do want to say we hope everybody in downtown Nashville survived CMA. Yep. If you were working CMA Fest anywhere and something happened, reach out, let us know if it's worth sharing. How was it? The weather seemed to be good all weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I saw some videos from the shows, like the big shows. There's a decent crowd, but there were some empty seats for the back there. So I don't know if it was like one of the most
popular
banging
ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know how the experience was.
Yeah, I want to hear some horror stories.
Yeah, really. I'm sure it happened. There's got to be enough from Broadway at least. Couple weekend notes. I'm sure you do too. And then I think that I want to go over a little exchange we had on Instagram this past week.
Me and you?
No, not.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, what happened?
You don't remember? Us and the kid that dirty deleted his comment.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because I screenshot it.
I love that.
And I think
he was infuriating me.
I want to go over what happened because I think it's comedic at best.
I think it was good. Yeah.
Speaking of comments though, I got to tell you this one real quick before we get into it. At some point, we're going to have to do a deep dive on the comments from a couple of these reels, specifically yours with the Cosmo Manhattan thing.
Oh my God. People were roasting me on there. And I was like, guys, relax.
Roasting you.
Fucking relax.
And listen, dude,
I'll do better.
This is so good, too. But also, I still swear, it's 50-50.
It's divided, yeah.
Many people are like, no, you were in the right to just ring. He said the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, in a rush, the glass is gone, but comments are still coming in on this. It's been almost 2 months.
Yes.
And one, I don't know if you saw what I responded, but one came in like
there's too many, honestly. I
this
can't even
morning.
keep up with them.
This lady said, waiter is 100 wrong.
Fuck yeah, lady.
I'm with her.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, great.
Why would he switch to that drink? ? Sure, the way he said it wasn't ideal, but common sense would dictate that a man who drinks Manhattans isn't drinking a Cosmo! ! This is the best part. Ready for this? You two seem new to the service industry.
Brand new, day one.
Oh, and I commented back. I said, yeah, we've only both been doing this a couple weeks. Thanks for the guidance. Because at this point, I'm just ready to troll people. That
yes, exactly.
I'm not going to be like, we've got 40 years in the room.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain it. They don't fucking care.
Waiter is 100
wrong. God, idiot. Thank you for
stupid.
So stupid. Why would a man who drinks whiskey want a Cosmo?
Why would a real man want a Cosmo?
People never swap their drinks. God forbid. Jesus. All right, kick us off. What do you got?
I had actually this goes to drinks too. This lady, she was trying to understand one of our cocktails, and it's the grapefruit one.
Yes.
And so I was explaining to her what was in it, and I was like, there's grapefruit vodka, there's soda water, a little bit of other things, a little bit of that. Yeah. She goes, so it's just like a shot of vodka? And I was like, well, no, I did say, soda water, there's herbs in it, there's other stuff in it.
I've explained the whole cocktail to you.
Yeah, and all you dumb thought that was just a shot.
Just a shot?
Yeah.
You're paying.
Are we on Broadway?
No.
We are not.
You're not paying this price for what is listed as a cocktail for a shot.
I don't think she even understood. I was like, no, it's a cocktail. And even after I said that, she still came back with
thought it was going to be
it's going to be a shot.
Ounce and a half of.
No, it's not.
Dude.
Very
just
cute.
Context clues here.
Yes.
Like, look where you're at. This is a nice place. Like, we're not a shot restaurant to begin with. Come on.
No.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was short.
Had this fun thing happen to me where I was doing my side work at the end of the night, which is normally, as the opener, I'm normally on the restrooms, right? Dude.
You'd hope.
Yeah. I mean, it's been pretty consistently the thing, for the opener. So I just refilled the paper towels.
Okay.
Full. Both of them. And I'm emptying the trash out, and I can feel this old man is lingering at the sink.
Okay.
He's got a to-go bag. I hear him wash his hands, and I'm have my back to him, and I can feel he's been there for too long. So I out of the corner of my eye, see him stuff something into his to-go bag. And then then for whatever reason, I feel like maybe he noticed that I was eyeing him.
Yeah.
He then reaches over to the other and grabs a couple paper towels, trash,
Okay.
boom, and walks out the door. And I turn around, and that fool took the
Gone.
entire stack of our hand towels.
Fool.
The whole thing. Like, not just
Wow.
as many as he could get.
Those are like nice towels too. They're
I
not like
know.
little chintzy shit towels.
He
They're
was
like,
like,
good paper
They're
towels.
good.
I'm
hand
about
towels.
to elevate my half bath at my house.
Like, she's like, my guests are going to think I'm legit.
Fancy.
And I was like, dude, what the hell?
Can you just like bring those back?
I mean, like, not only did I just do my side work, now I got to redo it.
You go tell the closer, you're like, I did my side work,
I
but
did
some
it.
old man just stole them.
What would have been great is if I hadn't seen that and then had them check me and somebody goes in there and it's just completely empty.
And you're like gaslighting them and
I'm
or
like,
they're
I
gaslighting you.
swear to God, I did it. No shame, dude. Stuffed him right in his to-go bag, out the door.
It was kind of like it wasn't like a Matrix thing, but I definitely completely talked to myself in front of other people and they clocked it. And
Okay.
it was, people were, this is so funny because Kishana caught it. And when I came back around, I was like, did y'all see that?
What did you do? What did you say to yourself?
I was coming into Dish, but I was busy and nobody else was in Dish.
Okay.
There were people doing silverware and Kishana was boxing up food. I come in Dish and look at nobody and go, can I drop this? And dropped it and left to go back.
Talking to the voices in your head.
When I came back, I went to Kishana and said, did you see that? She said, I'm glad you caught that.
I'm glad you noticed.
You got that.
That you're going crazy.
She was like, that was insane.
That's funny. I had a little bit of a Matrix moment glitch, but I wasn't talking to myself. But
Oh, yeah.
I have a regular who drinks their tea a certain way. It always comes with 2 lemons on a plate, yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
Brought her a refill at brunch and Kelsey was talking to the table, right? And so I know for a fact, I almost want to check the video
Yeah.
to see if she lied to me.
Okay.
I know for a fact I
Who
had
lied? Kelsey or
Kelsey,
Okay.
because here's what happened. Tea glass, plate, 2 lemons. I set it down, boom. And I said, here you go. And I walked away. And then I make a lap and come back. Kelsey's gone. And I stop over and my regular goes, you didn't bring me my lemons. You know, not mad, but she was just like, you didn't bring me my
Where are
lemons
they?
with refill. I was like, I swear to you, I sat down.
Kelsey took them off the table?
Well, there was still the plate from the first time with the 2 squeeze lemons on it was still there. And the one I'm positive that I brought was gone. And I was like, I promise you, I brought those 2 lemons.
I put them on the table.
Either that or I'm going senile, like crazy. And I walked up to Kelsey and I was like, did you take away a plate from that
Lemon.
table thinking you were taking away the squeeze lemon? She was like,
Right.
no, I didn't take anything off that. I was like, all right, either you're lying or I'm losing
Just
it.
a big trick. It's a big trick.
It's a huge gaslight. I should have gone and looked at the camera just to make sure.
Yeah.
Because I thought about that, for the
Yeah,
rest
because
of
you
the
were like,
day.
what the fuck?
was
I know I brought that.
I have a vision in my picture in my head
Yeah,
of
of
setting
doing
those
it.
lemons down,
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I worked on Saturday. And I had I should have just kept my Friday, was off Saturday. Saturday was a shit show.
Okay.
For me.
Let's
For
hear
the
it.
rest of the thing was fine. It started off driving to work. Remember I told you that story one time where my trunk just happens to like open itself?
Yeah.
It did that on my way to work. And it wasn't like bouncing, but I knew that if I hit a bump, it was going to open and it'd be super fucking embarrassing. So I just pulled it over, shut the trunk, and I was like, okay, that was like really weird. First table, straight out the gate, 4:00, I get there. They sit down, they order, they didn't get any alcohol or anything. They were just like, sweet tea, water. Okay, great. What would you like to order? He goes, I'll have the filet. And before I could say, how would you like that? He tells me the temperature.
Yeah.
Boom. Perfect. They want to split a side. They got an extra side of one of our sides to split.
Okay.
Food comes out and he goes, it was, to my knowledge, he had ordered the normal filet. He apparently was looking at the feature card, which had a fun one on it. So he was like, where's the other part of this? And I was like,
Where's the fun stuff?
I'm so sorry. I was like, I only heard filet. And he was like, well, I was reading it off of this card. And I was like, okay, no problem. Let me bring this right back. Get it for you. It's just the one with the little toppings on it.
Sure, yeah.
Nothing
Easy
crazy.
fix.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
And so by the time I bring that back, his whole plate, I grabbed his whole plate. By the time I bring that back, drop it off, leave it, walk away, come right back to quality check them. He's red mad. He's like, this is cold. This is cold. My steak isn't cooked right. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Let me let me take this back. I'm sorry. Initially, when I first dropped off the whole meal, the side that they were splitting, he was like, is that an individual side or could we split that? And I was like, it's an individual, but he was, how much is that? And I was like, I think it's like $8. And he was like, for that?
Wow.
And so that I brought them a new side of that because
For
it did
sure.
look a little skimpy.
Yeah.
And he was like, so now we're going back to his filet is not cooked right. They're cold. This is cold. This is cold. Whatever. And he's like, well, you already fixed what you did wrong with the veggies. Fixed what I did
What
wrong.
I did wrong.
What I did wrong, sir. I did not make
Hold
this
on.
fucking plate.
Excuse me. What I
Exactly.
did wrong is insane.
Exactly. And so I'm like, okay, let me get this back for you. He ate his steak. He just wanted 2 new potatoes because they were cold.
Okay.
I will say the potato that he got on his initial plate was like the size of my fucking head.
Huge.
The next one that came out was like maybe the size of my fist.
And he's just like spiraling.
He literally, I put the potato down and he goes, wow, look at that. It's like, dude.
Will you shut up?
I can't do anything about this. So I'm like, I go over to Kelsey and Daniel. I'm like, y'all, one of y'all got to talk to this man. He
Bail
is
me out here.
pissed right now. And he's like, what happened? And I'm like, I lay down everything. Daniel goes over there, talks to him, and he's like, yeah, he's just, maybe he's just not having a good day.
Yeah.
He said he's not mad at you. Like, you did fine. Like, they're not mad at you. And I was like, well, he was fucking yelling and he called it my fault. So.
Seemed to be pretty upset with
He's
me.
mad at me. Whatever. Daniel talks to them. I go back and I'm like, is everything okay? This man puts his head down, does not even make eye contact with me. And his wife answers. She's like, yeah, we're all good, honey. Like, she was so sweet. The wife was so sweet. By the time I went and boxed everything up, obviously we're buying their check at this point.
Yeah.
Boxing, 3 potatoes, the whole fucking side, her whole thing. And I'm like, was this just like a ploy to get free food? Like, y'all just got so much free food. And when I went to go drop the check off, he left. He was gone.
What a bitch.
What a little fucking bitch.
Ugh. Be a man.
He
Stick around and tip me.
They did tip me.
All right,
but like,
good.
The total bill was like $160. It left me $20, which like totally fine. I thought I was being stiffed. $20. I'll take $20. I'm not mad at that. I'm more mad at how he acted.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You've already fixed the one thing I did wrong. What? I didn't make these.
Listen,
I didn't make
feel
your
like
potato either.
this kind of just is almost a correlation between the table that complained on me a couple weeks ago. It's just like, you can have this people that just can't be pleased.
No, on the
unpleasables. Yes, haven't brought them up in a while.
Literally him.
But it's like, I guarantee you that same plate, those same sides, the same thing happens with another table that is awesome.
Yeah.
And you're having a completely different experience. They're probably still paying for their dinner. They're leaving you $40.
Exactly.
It's just like some people just don't, their DNA is cross-wired. You know, it's just like,
I don't even know.
by the way, he had something to say about everything. It's
just like the huffing and puffing and like moving plates quickly and like throwing food. And I'm like throwing food on different plates so I could take plates. Fucking relax.
Not the kind of people that I think that probably dine out at a place like ours.
No. And
often.
That was the funny part. Daniel said they're regulars here and they're gonna come back. This isn't, making them not come back. But then when I boxed up her food, she goes, I remember you guys had a mustard sauce for this. And I wanted to be like, oh, so y'all haven't been here in 5 fucking years.
Wow.
Literally.
No mustard sauce.
No mustard sauce.
No.
Has not been. No.
I wonder if I know who they are.
She looked familiar, but he did not. No.
Well, I mean, like this has been a while back, but one of the more recent tables that I had that said that they come there all the time, I've never seen before. And they complained about the front door, which was crazy.
Complained about the front door.
That everyone at the front was rude. Like at the greeter stand. Yeah. And
I went real literal with that and was like, door? What's wrong with our door?
They hated our front door.
I was like, what's wrong with it?
It was a heavy pull. No, and it's just like, I was just saying to, Daniel and someone else in the back, I was like, if someone says they come here all the time and I don't know who they are, they're lying.
They're lying because I'm here fucking 90 hours a week.
If you've been here more than 5 times, I know who you are.
Yeah.
Like in the last 5 years.
100%.
It's just like.
Even if you're someone I don't talk to, you're not one of my regulars. I've never talked to you before. In my 10 years of being here, I still know who you are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Still clock you.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the other little things that I had was just a real frustrating I dumped over a chocolate milk, right?
On the table?
No, thankfully it was in the back, but it went everywhere. The problem was splitting a party with Shayla, and they set it up to where all the adults were at one table and all the kids were at one table. And guess whose table was the kids? I had the kids' table.
I feel like I did that to you in a party one time.
yeah, for sure. I feel like that was the party that I was so weeded. Remember? And the kids, like, you had to come in and bail me. Like, you had to take the order at that table. Remember?
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
now.
I remember that. It was terrible. So I have the kids' table, and it's fine. It's not super busy. And I'm like, whatever. I have my other section, and I'm taking the drink order, and it's like Sprite, water, lemonade. I'm like, great. And one kid goes, chocolate milk.
Fuck you.
And I went,
welcome to the real
fine.
world. No.
I wish, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could aquarium hot chocolate that and just tell them we don't have it, Because I've told you that before. That's what we used to do with hot chocolate. We all colluded together to tell people we didn't have it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And we never got made. It was so great. But I was like, sure. And then wouldn't you know it, every other freaking kid at that table goes, oh, I want chocolate milk. I want chocolate milk. Oh, I want chocolate milk. And I was like, God, no.
You just flip their table.
Have an insane just reaction. And so I'm back there making them. Stir.
They're so fucking annoying.
And I got done with the last one.
Because you can never stir it enough.
You can never. It just takes forever. I get done with the last one, and I set the thing on the back, and as I'm pulling my hand back, my pinky finger catches the edge of it and just dumped it, and it went everywhere. And I'm already on like a 5-minute first round.
Yeah, of course,
trying to make these damn chocolate milks. And like, I'm sure Logan was right there, and I probably just had to look so defeated. And he was like, finish your first round, we'll clean this up. And I was like, I'm so mad right now.
Thank you.
Freaking pissed.
I love that. One of our coworkers actually had a funny story. It's happened to be the same night.
Okay.
So Saturday night. So it's weird already. Weird first table, whatever. And the coworker comes around. She's like, she looks ghostly, like she has just been scared or she had just witnessed some crazy shit.
Okay.
And she's like, do you want to hear a story? And I'm like, absolutely, for sure. And she goes, well, I just walked into the bathroom, first stall, go to open it, open the door. Lady fucking naked, just sitting on the toilet because she must have had like a romper on or something.
Okay.
And so like, you got to get fully naked to take that shit off to go pee. So she just blasted the door right open, not locked. Yep. Great.
Yep.
Shut that. Thank you.
I just saw you naked on the can. That's so awkward.
And just the person it happened to, I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Who was it?
I told you already.
Oh, I didn't hear the first part.
No, I didn't say it on here. I told you. Coworker.
Oh, okay. No, I know. Yeah. Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
I know it is.
Thank you for listening to me before.
Oh, okay. I'm with you now. I'm with you now. I got
thought
you.
it
Yes.
was so
sorry.
funny that
you
it
caught
was
me
them.
off guard with that.
I was
God, that's amazing.
dying. And then so I'm like, I had seen a lady walk in with like a very low cut. It looked like a romper. So I was like, I bet it was her. And so I was like, hey, 53 seat 3. I was like, was that her? She was like, I don't know. I couldn't get past her boobs. She's like, I didn't look at her face.
Was she hot? Hello.
53 seat 3. How was it? Paint me a picture.
Yeah.
I want to know more.
Can I get a little sketchier?
Are they built for speed or comfort? Oh, I can't wait to ask her about that.
Oh, that's great. Speed or
So
comfort?
good.
I've never heard that one.
That's from Wedding Crashers.
Hilarious.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. When it happened to her, I was like,
Yeah.
good.
Good. That's perfect.
I think it brightened her day. I don't know. She was in a good mood.
I mean, it's hard not to get in a better mood when you
After that.
You see a nice pair, you know?
Because you're so focused and you're like, oh, I'm at work, like whatever, like this is happening, and then you just go, oh,
Yes.
naked woman, fuck.
titties.
Surprise
Titties.
titties are the best titties, dude. By miles.
By far.
Yes. Surprise
Surprise
titties is
titties.
great. Oh, man. Well, was that all you had for weekend notes?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm not going to try to, there's nothing to top that. Let's just go into this comment fest here. That's too good.
Oh my
man.
God, this guy pissed me off so much.
Oh, yeah.
The comment
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. All right. So to set this up, if you haven't seen it on our, last week we were talking about, a situation where somebody was unhappy with their steak but didn't say anything and then scribbled something on the check. So down in the comment section of this little clip on Instagram, this guy decides to say, that's why you ask them, please cut into the steak or burger to see if it's cooked. First of all, burger's crazy.
Keep going.
Please cut into the steak or burger to see if it's cooked to your liking when you bring it to them. Let's stop right there, okay?
Do not do that.
First of all,
PSA. No.
I have worked at a restaurant where that's a thing, and it was called Logan's Roadhouse, okay? Those are the kind of, and I want to be sure to say, we're not trying to like dog or shame anybody that hasn't worked outside of a restaurant like that. This may be all you know, but for the simple fact of the matter that there's so many iterations of the restaurant industry, don't jump on our post and try to act like better or what, just don't be like that.
We are talking about our store solely.
Yeah. And so that's not a thing at a lot of restaurants. No. It's certainly not a thing at fine dining restaurants.
I've never come across that ever.
Fine dining, casual fine dining doesn't set your steak down and just stand there awkwardly and go, can you please?
How intrusive that is.
Yeah. And it does, it happened at Logan's because there was the kind of thing where like so many people, you would drop it off and then run away, and then you'd come back and they'd have eaten the whole thing
and be like,
it was overcooked with no steak left
to prove.
So they instituted that. I remember when it happened. It was like 09 or 10 or something like that. They're like, all right, every table now that gets a steak, you got to ask them to cut into it and confirm it's how they wanted it.
That's crazy.
It's just so trashy in my opinion. Anyway, so that's where this started. And so I said to this guy, you and I were both commenting back and forth.
Yeah.
I said, that's not spec in many restaurants, especially fine dining. The end.
Yeah. Yes.
And he comes back and says, that's why you make it your own practice with your guests. So he's telling me that like, screw whatever your restaurant says.
Yeah, fuck this. You instill it.
You instill it. Make it your own practice with your guests to ask if it's cooked to their preference when it hits the table, prevent a bad comment on Google or receipt, like on and on and on.
But I wanted you to, Steven in his first comment said, period, the end, period. Please talk about when he's like, you can't cut into the end. Everyone knows you have to cut into the middle.
Yeah. And
I was like, what an idiot.
After his second comment, I think you said that just shows you have no trust in your kitchen. 010 would recommend not doing this. Facts. Like you have to believe your kitchen's sending out the right product.
Yes.
And then
you just look bad as a domino effect.
So he goes, I trust my line cooks. I don't trust my customers won't lie at the end. In this video, my steak was raw. If you ask them to cut it, they won't say it later. You give them one opportunity to correct that it's cooked wrong. He goes, I am correct.
I am correct.
I am correct,
That's
period.
a fire way to assert dominance in an Instagram comment. I am correct.
I am right.
By the way.
So he's going, the only way to accomplish fixing a problem is ask them to cut in it right then and there. That's it. And I said, see, what's crazy though is in fine dining, this is accomplished with a 2-bite quality check.
Yep.
The end.
2 minutes, 2 bites.
I'm back within 2 minutes to make sure everything's good. That's
not
classy.
the end.
That's fine dining.
Yes.
And he goes, wrong. After I said the end.
I loved him, kind of.
I know. Honestly, if you ever want to come on the show, dude,
we would love to have you
come on in. Wrong, not the end.
Not the end.
I love when you go, the end, wrong, not the end. The temperature in the middle of the steak or burger of any meat is taken, not from the edge. I don't even, he just is.
He said something, I don't remember what he said, but he said something about, well, you don't want there to be blood on the plate. And I texted Steven and I was like, do you want to blow his mind and tell him it's not blood?
And I did. So he goes into this whole rant where he goes, so people don't eat steak from the middle, so 2 bites isn't the same for everyone. You know I'm right. No, I don't.
You know I'm right.
Customers know from pictures what medium rare, medium well is, blah, blah, blah. When some servers like me know what temperature is, what cook they want. Medium with no blood or rare extra blood. It's for the blah.
Extra blood is crazy. Also, the way he was typing, he must have been like 10 years old.
Yeah. And so I just completely sidestepped every bit of that, except for the end. I said, we've actually done a whole bit about how the blood in the steak doesn't exist and is a wildly common misconception because most people are uneducated
Yep.
And while some guests eat steak from the edges in, most do not, therefore allowing the 2-minute, 2-bite quality check to be quite effective. Gosh, we're learning so much today.
And then deleted
And
comments.
then he said,
was there more?
He said one last thing. Guests are uneducated and go by pictures. They request what they want. He said something about, have you ever...
Pictures? Like, what? A picture book? Like, when have you ever seen, like, medium rare steaks in a book?
What, on the Logan's Roadhouse menu?
Oh, Jesus. Never mind.
It got to the point. No. Well, even after...
I know what he's talking about. Yeah, on the Logan's Roadhouse
like,
menu,
that's what
for
I'm
sure.
saying.
Really?
Like, this is the class of restaurants this is coming from. Like,
Okay.
They, after the cut into your steak thing, they would give the servers cards that had pictures on them to show guests if they were on the on the fence about something. No, the final thing was, he goes, have you ever served a 10-year-old that orders medium and it's pink and they won't eat it now because he watches too many fitness influencers that eat it medium but decides it's not appealing to him? And I said, actually, most 10-year-olds at our restaurant order their steak medium rare.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Boom. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Bitch.
Educated, classy. And then he deleted
And
it.
then he deleted every comment.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if he like Googled is the blood and then was like, oh, fuck, maybe I am wrong and I sound like an idiot. Maybe you are wrong.
Probably. Well, that's the thing. We're here to have conversations, but don't definitively be like, I'm right, you're wrong.
Yeah.
We're the ones,
Like, also, it's a 30-second video. Like, shut up.
Like, I've worked in every iteration of the restaurant industry just about. And I'm like, I'm here to be like, yeah, that's great if that's how it goes in your restaurant. This is how it goes in ours.
Right. And this is what we're talking about.
This is what we're talking about. Don't just be like, no, you're wrong. I'm right.
Every restaurant runs exactly the same.
Because I'll troll the hell out of you.
Yeah, I couldn't. I think I texted you and I was like, I'm done talking to him. I was like, I couldn't do it anymore.
It was over. Yeah. Well, that's probably a good place to wrap it up.
All right.
Always a good time, going through the comments. There's so much more there to get into it sometime down the road here, but we'll wrap it up and give a big giant shout out to Phoenix Studios, Nashville, Tennessee, Seeger Rawls, Mr. Show Me Your Free Titties himself.
Surprise titties.
Surprise titties, damn it.
Show me your free titties.
Surprise titties.
Surprise titties. Catch us on Instagram at Waitingtablespodcast. Like, review, subscribe anywhere you listen.
And two things. Patreon.com/waitingtables, $3 a month. It's a great way to support the show. Bonus episodes galore over there, over 130. Some full videos. Family Game Night was last week. We had a blast with that one. We're on a roll. And this coming Friday, I think we're going to play a little show and tell.
Okay.
I brought something.
I brought 3 things.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I didn't know where we were going with
Instructions followed. I only have the one thing now.
Nobody gave Seeger any instructions for show and tell.
Well, we're at your residence, so if you want to just poke around and find something real quick for show and tell. It's a good time over there. Great way to support the show. Don't forget to check us out. Apple Podcasts, full video, YouTube, Waiting Tables Pod. Go over there and subscribe. We need your support to get this thing off the ground. And we love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye.